Hi everyone, I'm taking a. Whoa, let's start that all over again. We'll start it from here and I'll just delete. Hey everyone, it's me, your desert debutante who's not in the desert. I'm actually in Paris, France. Woo! Um, I'm having a blast. I'm having a lot more fun than I thought I was going to have in Paris. So, for everyone that was worried about my nonchalant attitude about spending some time in Paris, thanks for putting up with it because Paris really is always a good idea. So, how this came about, for those of you who aren't in my day to day circle, is that from the US, I can fly directly into Jeddah or I can have a layover. And my layover, in trying to be really cheap about my plane tickets, was in Paris. And then there's really amazing thing about being an expat is that you can spend 33 days in the US a year. And I counted the amount of days that I was going to spend on my first vacation, and it wasn't 30 days at all, but it was definitely more than 2 weeks. And after speaking with my parents, we decided that it would be best if I spent the rest of my 2 week time home over the winter holiday. Now, for those of you who think, oh, well, Christmas and whatnot is at the end of the year, you're going to get some more time in January, what's the big deal? The US is smart, and so they actually count your first day of you being away based on the first actual day that you touch down, your first full 24 hours in whatever new country you are trying to claim as your place of residence. So I arrived in Saudi in February, so I have to count my 33 days between now and February 2015. So that means that those extra days that I thought I might get over January aren't really going to happen. So if you're an expat and you're or thinking about becoming an expat, that's something for you to consider, especially if you're looking to keep your money tax free, which is what most of us are trying to do in some form because you're probably also paying taxes in whatever additional country you've moved to. Unless you've moved to Saudi, where at this particular point they are not collecting taxes from us. That being said, I am Paris. And I decided to stay in a cute little Mediterranean Arabesque type hotel. So this is the lanterns that are beside my bed, and I have one on each side. The elevator, I posted some photos, has this cute little desert motif in it. The rooms are very colorful. I'm guessing that this is more of the French Moroccan style of doing things, which would really make a lot of sense since France has lots of Moroccan ties. I'm not actually going to go through all the history of that. That's what Google's for, but it exists. So I'm having a blast here in Paris. I am able to do this because I work in Saudi Arabia and my work life balance has changed, which means vacations are a real thing. And taking a week off does not result in awkward looks from your boss and coworkers like you're going for a whole week or more than a week. And for the industry that I used to work in, unless you lived, and by lived I mean like you have family and your back home is some foreign country that most Americans can't find on a map, if you're taking more than 2 weeks of vacation at any given time, people look at you like you've grown a third head. Like, why are you doing that? How can you not work for so long? And now I'm part of a group of people that are like, dude, you have